Now, Shiki is actually battling this mysterious android, while Lavilla is recording the fight through her camera. Which the fight is actually begins with Shiki throws out the first punch, while the android, Cyborg, actually using his robotic arm. And then when he actually saw Shiki move fast behind him, his metal arm actually punched him from behind, pushing him onto ongoing traffic, in which we actually see him jumping through cars and trying to avoid them, while the mysterious cyborg is following him, which we actually knew that he's actually following his every move, in which we actually can tell by the fact he actually keep following him around, in which he actually activates his own ether gear, which is sort of a wind type ether gear, and then he actually used his sky mech ninjutsu attack, which is actually a powerful ether gear that he actually uses his Rinpochen attack, which is actually a slashing attack that actually leaves a giant X on the ground, which cars actually flying from the ground and into the sky. And then Shiki was actually impressed by it, and then he actually started to move around through the jumping cars to help them as well, which that actually helped. But then we actually seen him stop the cars from falling out of the bridge, in which we actually knew that the mysterious stranger is actually left, which he actually knew something was actually wrong, but he wasn't actually gone. He's still there, in which he actually is leaving, which his name is Jin, and he actually told Shiki that his life is now spared, in which he actually wished to challenge him. He can actually fight him at guilst, in which he disappeared like a ninja from into the wind, in which Lavilla actually hugged him while she actually is impressed due to the fact that she'll get viewers from her video, in which Pixna actually told Shiki that she's a warrior from planet Gist. So we actually gonna tell that we're gonna have a real battle at Gist. Meanwhile, at the Meteor Torch Guild, we actually see Clarice told them that she hasn't seen Rebecca since she went to see the Guildmaster, which Shiki told them that she'd probably take it forever until they actually saw Happy, but she was actually damaged, which he actually told them that they went to the Guildmaster, but then he actually say a rear guy attacked them, and then he told them that Rebecca and the Guildmaster was kidnapped, in which we actually heard breaking news about multiple kidnappings reported in the Blue Garden City. Blue Garden City in the city, in which each of them have been targeted video YouTubers, in which authorities actually say that the abductions are in the work of a organized crime syndicate, but they actually have no evidence or information regarding regarding the kidnappers. And then Shiki actually remembers Jin, in which he actually say he actually going to find him at Gills, which means that he's actually going over to guilst to find Rebecca and Jin, which also means that Lavilla feared that she'll be next, meaning that she is a beekeeper, which that also means that someone else is going to come after her. While there is actually another woman who actually mothers Eden Zero. Meanwhile, at space, we actually seen the ship carrying Rebecca and the other beekeepers to Gis, which means that they're actually going to be taken over to the slave master, which that also means that we're going to see what's going to happen to the to the beekeepers once they get there, and that is it. All right, now we actually know the stranger's name Jin. He also working for the bounty hunters who actually hunting down other beekeepers, which that also means that they're going to be taking over the guilds for the slave master that he is going to be acting for. So what that actually means is that we're going to actually have a battle on guilds. So I hoping that Shiki is going to find his way over there very soon. So yeah, anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the manga chapter. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. Until then, this is Amber Guy right here saying sign out. Laters!